nicely into second behind Celine Roland, who had a cracker of a start. But now we're 2 and 3 wide behind the leaders, and it looks like Jared Thomas has eased his way onto the right-hand side of the track. For a moment, he took the lead. Here comes Noaker as well in the number 13, the black and white car. Oh, there's a spin. Matthew Dirks has gone around. This is going to be another big one. Huge incident. Huge incident.
That's Woody Hyman.
Hyman getting kicked around. All kinds of debris from the sponsors' logos.
Nate Cicero's in there too, I'm sorry to say, from Macombi Macular Racing. The young man going for Rookie of the Year. Into the pit lane before the start was Max Sapolsky. He is still sitting on the pit lane revving his engine. Things don't sound good for the number 2 machine.
Let's try and pick out who's in there. The 82
Grant West in the 50.
Is Woody Hyman, the JTR car. That's the yellow and black machine. Matthew Dirks was involved. Also in there,
Ketcher.
Sam Paley's in there as well in the 28, the red car. Clayton Fletcher in the 19 green and white car.
And Clayton Ketcher, who is planning to only make 2 race weekends this year, this being one of them, the second at Road America. I hope this doesn't impact that. Grant West, as I mentioned, has put the window net down. That's a good sign. That
normally says I'm okay. Oh, Nate Cicero involved as well. This has decimated the field. We might even get a red flag here because there's so much debris on the circuit. Big wiggly moment from Matthew Dirks. Not sure. Matthew Dirks' car, I think, already behind the wall there.
One of them definitely was, John. You're correct on that, isn't it?
And I think it was the silver car.
Yep, that would be Matthew Dirks.
Big damage to the number 82 JTR machine of Woody Hyman, the Save-A-Lot machine.
That's heartbreaking for Woody. He does this because he loves it. He had a great run yesterday.
Other cars damaged as well, including James. Matthew goes left and right and left and right. I've got it, I don't got it. Hits Hyman, and that is the catalyst for everything else.
Wow.
Dirks gets spun around. Then we had Woody Hyman in the middle of the track. Some absolutely ace avoidance by the cars that were coming up from around about 10th, 11th and 12th down, and somebody ran over their own wheel. So the top 4 are clear at the moment, and that was a big hit from Woody, who was catapulted across the track.
Gosh, Clayton Ketcher gets thrown up in the air.
That was the car that ran over its own right front wheel, the green and white car. And then everybody else at that point is hard on the middle pedal, trying to slow things down.
Thomas Annunziata needs to buy a lottery ticket right now, because Woody Hyman speared across in front of him and wound up taking out Clayton Ketcher instead of wrapping up what is Annunziata's backup car this weekend. That's why he looks exactly like our leader, Celine Roland.
The field picked their way through the carnage. Bits of car and tyre rolling all the way to halfway down the straight, and there's more cars damaged as well that are still rolling. Dirks was right in the middle of that battle for 5th position, with Jonathan Neudorf, the 55 car, on one side of him to his right, and James Hinchcliffe to the left. I don't think any blame attached to any of those drivers there. That's hard racing. 3 into that area. We saw them go 2 wide. Look, the leading 4 are 2 wide and get through that part of the circuit. 3 perhaps pushing their luck a little bit, and the knock-on effect, as soon as I saw that car getting loose, I knew it was going to